This chart shows a corporate footprint that borders on the impossible. With operations spanning roughly 200 countries, this network generates nearly $100 billion in revenue every single year. Most people interact with this infrastructure every day. We recognize it as a massive consumer machine built to distribute coffee, chocolate bars, and household snacks. This global operation traces its lineage back to a 19th century laboratory. Long before it scaled to its current size, the company relied on a very specific blueprint, identifying a life or death crisis and engineering a technical solution. In the middle of the 19th century, Europe was navigating the rapid economic upheaval of the Industrial Revolution. Alongside that structural change came a severe epidemic of infant mortality, driven by widespread malnutrition. The mechanics of the crisis were grim. Mothers facing grueling new labor conditions were increasingly unable to breastfeed their infants, and reliable nutritional alternatives did not exist. Working directly in the middle of this devastation was a German-born pharmacist operating in Switzerland named Henri Nestle. Nestle's pharmaceutical training led him to treat nutrition as an exact science, applying the rigor of chemical experimentation to the problem of human diet. He combined clinical precision with a sense of urgency to spot a void in the public health sector and formulate a medical solution. In 1867, he developed farine lactée. It was a milk-based nutritional formula designed specifically for infants who could not safely rely on breast milk. The formula provided a safe, easily digestible alternative, directly contributing to a sharp, measurable drop in local infant mortality rates. To gain the trust of the medical community, Nestle aggressively educated healthcare professionals. He utilized early forms of content marketing to prove the formula's scientific effectiveness. To ensure the company's survival, leadership merged with the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company in 1905, a move that stabilized their revenue through diversification. The company outlasted early economic upheaval by grounding its expansion in rigorous problem-solving and scientific reliability. Decades later, they applied this exact framework to a totally different kind of emergency. In the 1930s, Brazil faced a staggering surplus of coffee beans, with massive amounts of raw agricultural material going to waste. Instead of treating this as a farming dispute, Nestle's engineers approached the agricultural waste as a chemistry problem that required stabilization. By 1938, they introduced Nescafé. They had engineered a method to capture that surplus and process it into a profitable, shelf-stable powder. That same year, they launched the Nestle Crunch Bar, demonstrating an intent to scale their formulation expertise across multiple consumer segments at once. They looked at global agricultural waste, applied rigorous food science, and created daily consumer habits. As their product line expanded to include cereals, chocolates, and drinks, trying to manufacture everything from a single European hub became logistically impossible. To maintain growth, the company adopted a strategy of extreme localization, building a decentralized web of production. By building production facilities directly inside their target markets, they bypassed trade tensions while tailoring flavors and formulations to specific regional preferences. This approach allowed Nestle to weave itself into the industrial infrastructure of the nations it operated in, establishing a massive physical presence worldwide. They achieved global dominance by building the capacity to operate as a local brand in almost every country on Earth simultaneously. Over the following decades, they executed an aggressive acquisition strategy, securing Stouffer's for frozen meals and Purina for pet care, and eventually buying up Gerber to completely dominate the global infant nutritional sector. Today, the company is facing new challenges. Global consumer sentiment is shifting towards healthier diets, while climate change strains agricultural supply chains to their limits. To adapt, they've launched an internal pivot spearheaded by the Nestle Health Science Division, which focuses on personalized wellness and clinical nutrition. They are also overhauling their logistical operations, utilizing extreme supply chain optimization and digital tracking to aim for zero net emissions by 2050. This modern focus on health science mirrors the original work Henri Nestle conducted in his laboratory in 1867.
Nestle has spent 150 years building a global infrastructure capable of identifying and filling specific consumer needs across almost every category of the food and beverage industry.